Hey, youth workers, Tick and Mark here to talk a little bit about the National Youth Workers Convention coming this fall that we're all really excited about. But today we want to talk a little bit about all the seminars that we offer, because we have so many of them and we have some different types this year. But also just tell you a little bit about, we continually work hard and have this year to bring lots of different speakers and to offer a diversity of presenters for you. Some of the names that you're really familiar with and are excited to hear, and then some people you haven't heard yet that really have great things to say. So I think when you go online and look at the website, you'll see a really exciting group of presenters. But how we're putting them in the different styles is you can kind of choose, instead of just saying where are all the middle school ones or where are all the high school ones or the veteran or rookie, we're kind of put them on the style or maybe your learning style. So like one set, a whole bunch of seminars, and they'll all be in each seminar series, so you can always go to the one you like, is the learning lectures. And that's just straight on great content. A great presenter like Duffy or someone else is just going to present his material, and you're just taking notes, and lots of great content, but more of just a straight on lecture of a content pour that's really great amount of content for you.
And we've worked on increasing the diversity of the different kinds of voices and experiences in those learning lectures as well. Another kind of learning forum that we've kind of created is the panel discussion, where we've got people that have done some thinking or experience on different subjects. Like I think we've got a panel on the future of youth ministry,
on discipleship,
teenage girls,
a bunch of different ones,
things like that. And so those are more interactive, where you do have a panel that'll be discussing and kind of talking about their experiences, but then there'll be an opportunity for the audience itself to actually communicate and participants to share what's going on and what their experiences have been as well.
And kind of a hybrid of the two of those is a whole nother set of seminars that we call out are the workshops. And that's where whoever is presenting, a third of that time is you're going to be broken up in groups discussing, figuring out how you're going to apply the information you're learning. So a lot of times, some of us just process internally. A lot of different people like, oh, I learn when I interact, when I talk about it, when I discover it. So there's the learning lectures, there's the panels, and there are also the workshops where a third of your time in that topic will be in some kind of activity or discussion.
And then we have Fishbowls, something that we introduced a few years ago, have continued to refine that model, where it basically really is a conversation structure that's had where we just kind of come together around a topic, and there's kind of 5 seats, and everybody can kind of jump in, and it's kind of like musical chairs with conversation, and everybody's talking about one subject. You can either observe, or you can actually participate in the conversation.
Yeah, but structure stops the chaos.
Right.
You know, or having one person dominate the whole thing.
Right. So it keeps things moving, allows other people to talk.
And there's so much wisdom out there in our youth ministry community, and here's a chance to kind of grab some of that and share that on topics that are important to us.
One of the things that we believe at YS is that everybody that attends the conference is probably just as smart as everybody that's presenting.
Yeah,
so, you know, we're all experts in our field because we're doing youth ministry, and that's where expertise lies. So we wanted to create an environment like the Fishbowls where everybody could learn from one another too.
Yeah. Then we just have our Grande seminars, and basically when you're looking at our schedule, the Grande seminars at our extra hour, they're 2.5 hours, because some areas of content, they just take more time. As we're dealing with a subject matter, maybe that extra time to really dig in is really helpful. So Saturday afternoons, those sessions are 2.5 hours to give you a little more time to dig into it.
Sometimes you get a topic and you just go, oh, that was just enough, but I just need an hour more to really be able to implement this in my church.
Yeah.
We've given you the space
kind
to
of
do
like
that.
those, we could tell them out too before, is before the conventions, we have the intensives. And there's like 6 of them this year, and Doug Fields is leading one, and Tim Elder is leading one. There's a bunch of different ones that you can look at that really go almost 2 days. So if you want to dig really deep on a subject, Kara and Brad are doing a thing on sticky faith and building a faith that lasts. You'll start at like either 1 o'clock or 2:30 on Thursday, and then continue till Friday morning. They all end before the rest of the convention starts. You're doing your real world parent training.
Yeah, it's just a little more intensive exploration of a subject.
Getting in, focused, a lot of learning. Yeah, so those are fun.
And then we've got our Theological forums, which is something brand new
these are
that
gonna
we've
be fun.
added. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to them. And Mike King has been helping us kind of coordinate and pull those together from Youth Front. And what we've got is a bunch of seminaries around the country that are sending theologians in.
Yeah.
So it's not just youth ministers.
I didn't get invited.
Yeah, I didn't either. And for good reason.
Yeah, it's our thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these are not necessarily theological debates. They're really discussions about that are relevant to youth ministry in terms of how does theology inform kind of what we're doing in youth ministry. And we're really excited about those. And it's going to be a whole different experience in those forums.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that we haven't done great at our convention is really engage the veteran youth worker on a deeper level of conversation and dialogue. And I think these theological forums will really provide that. That'll be great.
Yeah, just a really in-depth kind of new way of thinking about things.
Yeah, and even at each evening there'll be a theological cafe that can continue the conversation of how does theology and youth ministry mix, and what are things we really need to be thinking about.
Yeah,
So
that's going to be good.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. There's a lot more to share about the
Yeah,
convention,
right,
but
yeah.
we'll wait for another day to give you that. But yeah.
Talk to you later.